How much do I make from YouTube? Obviously oil and gas. I mean, I've actually never said this online. I don't believe in situationships. I think they are very ghetto. First of all, I like to address the word hiding. When you get dragged online, what do? Does your boyfriend follow you to the office? Or was it like growing up as a lefty person in Nigeria? Girl, okay. I'm finally gonna answer this. Do I have... Yeah. Hi loves, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is kamsinnamani, and in today's video I'm going to be answering questions I've been avoiding. I don't know. I put up a question tag on my story a couple weeks ago and I told you guys to be juicy, so I understand that, you know, I asked for this, and surprisingly I was like, oh, I actually don't mind answering these questions. So yeah, that's just what we're gonna do. I'm gonna beat my face. We have a new background. Tell me how you feel. Tell me if you like it. You know, just switching things up. So yeah, let's start. I use this advanced snail cream, the moisturizer. I think there's a serum, but this is the moisturizer. I love it so much. It has this tacky feeling, so I feel like it does really well with my foundation. Before that, I used the Clarins pore control. I applied this first. I got this from a Senza, I believe, and then I go over with my primer. So if you're looking for that glass skin effect, get this moisturizer and also the serum. So I'm actually going to try out a new product I got recently. I went to a Fenty beauty event and I got this pumpkin 04 stick. I saw someone using it on TikTok and it was their color corrector. I used to color correct way early and I stopped. Well, I still seen, I think it's a smudge. But yeah, she mixed this with a concealer close to your shade. I have this Yanga Beauty concealer. This is the shade SMC4. I think I can go darker, but it's the darkest concealer I have. And what this does is it really just cancels out discoloration, which I have under my Chanel bags in my eyes and around the corners of my face. Do you see? Oh my god, this works so well. This was $28.5, but I've seen that these matchsticks really last long, so yeah. She actually mixed them together, but I'm applying them like one after the other. I'm gonna do it very small. I think when you do these things, you don't have to go so heavy with products, because anytime I go really heavy, I never really like how my face looks. Honestly guys, look at my face. Oh my god, I'm so happy with this buy. Let me apply a little more. Okay, this is not a makeup tutorial. So starting off light. I forget to ask you guys if you guys want me to mention your name, but I might not. Jenny Lynn _X says, what has living in Lagos been like so far for you? I moved to Lagos 2020, right before COVID. Just my luck. But I kind of like, it made my youth service so easy. Like, I didn't go for CDS. I never went for CDS actually. I didn't go for camp to begin with. So technically my service here was a breeze. That was the same year they said giving 33K instead of 19K. So imagine getting that and not even having to serve. It was not like the last maybe 4 or 5 months when COVID got better. Then I worked. Where did I work again? Oh my god. I worked at an oil marketing agency in the finance department. Let me add that. I studied accounting because that was part of the questions here. But yeah, I digress. Okay, I think I've blended this enough. Okay, I forgot something else. This is why I like doing my makeup videos in my makeup room. Yeah, you guys should know by now I am an underpainting babe. So yeah. How has Lagos been? Lagos has been, for the most part, amazing. So amazing. Everything picked up when I moved here. So no matter what, I will always be grateful. It hasn't always been perfect. It really hasn't, but definitely the good outweighs the bad. Can't complain. I'm truly so blessed and I thank God every day. I'm using this Mima brush set. This is Maria Musa's brand. They sent it to me, and I like this for my contour. I don't know if she wanted me to mention her name. She was like, I've had a crush on this guy for 2 years. Oh, that's a long time. I tried to make a move by starting a conversation. He responded for a while, then ghosted me. He comes back once in a while to reply my messages. He's nice when he replies and apologizes for ghosting me, but I'm tired of getting a reply from him every 2 months. I don't know if I should be straightforward and tell him I like him and see where it goes, or I should move on since it seems he's not interested. You already know the answer because you said it. You're like, I don't know if I should move on since it seems like he's not interested. So you already know the energy he's giving you. It's not it. This is just my opinion. I think people will be like, oh, you know, shoot your shot, you only live once. Me, I would say, girl, move on. There are other fish in the sea. And what you did was good. I'm not even going to bash you for. You have a crush on him, so you tried to make your own moves in your own way, which is the girl way. I mean, you know, you text him, he's not replying. You know when a guy likes you. You know, and you know how he replies. We need to always put that in our minds when we're speaking to other people that you're not sure about. Like, men do not know how to play hard to get. They don't know how to play hard. So if he's seeming like he's being hard to get, he's not playing that. That's how he doesn't want you to get him, because men are easy. And if they like you and are feeling you, maybe they are too shy to make a move, and you make a move, he's going to dive right in. So you say he's replying you every 2 months, babe. Please, my love, move on. So I'm done blending out my contour, and I'm gonna go with the concealer. So my contour, what did I use? I used the Revolution concealer. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this concealer is definitely expired. I used to use the Fenty espresso, but I feel for underpainting, it's not as dark as I need it to be. I actually forgot. I usually use this one, then I go over with the espresso, because the espresso is a bit more warm and bronzy, so I kind of have the best of both worlds, because you really want your contour to show when you're underpainting. Do you know I forgot to put primer? But the primer I use is Fenty. I'm not going anywhere, so it's fine. So I'm using Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Love this so much. In mocha. I don't know why I also use chestnut. That's crazy. Is this mine? Azira, I'm so sorry. Azira says, how did you know you wanted to do content creation? Why can't I read? How did you know you wanted to do content creation full time? I'm in a dilemma, girl. Like I said earlier, I worked in the finance department of an Oreo marketing company when I did my NYSC. I was the other accountant, like my boss in the finance department, and I had another one that was working closely with me, sorry. And I was just like, this is not the life I want. No shade to anybody, like they seem, you know, happy. It was a good job. I was actually supposed to look at having them retain me, obviously oil and gas. I mean, I've actually never said this online, that's crazy. Anyway, yeah, so I would wake up. Oh, that's my worst thing, was actually waking up. Even if you're feeling so bad, that's actually the first time. It's like, no matter how you're feeling, you have to wake up and go to work, no matter how you feel. That's crazy. Because some days I was feeling so bad. I'm like, I really have to go to work. Like, yeah, you have to go to work. You have to go to BI and stay for hours and come back and repeat, rinse and repeat. I was like, Jesus Christ, I cannot do this. I was on YouTube at the time. This was like 2020. So the vim that gave me, I had so much energy because I'm like, I don't want to do this. I honestly wish, I said, my God, please give me that vim I had that time. Imagine working a whole week. My Saturdays, I'll film like 3 to 4 videos. I was posting twice a week, even when I had that job, because I was just like, this has to work. This YouTube has to work. I was so motivated. I was like, no, I don't want to do this. And I saw that if this doesn't pick up, I have no other choice but to do this. So yeah, that's, you know, how I knew that I wanted to work on my own time. I wanted to do something I loved. And I didn't like it. I really didn't like accounting. Like, I didn't. I liked numbers, that's why I did it. I was actually fun fact, I was supposed to study medicine. Lol. Can you ever condone a physical assault by your partner in the name of he will change? Nope, I'm out. And you should be out too. Next question. Nope. No need for long talk. Nope. No. I also realized, because I'm like, why do you have a wig on? Guys, my hair is so due. Like, I need to relax this. It's going on 5 months. I'm holding out because I want to relax my hair twice. My friends don't like the hair shop, but you guys let me know. Can you imagine this? The first day, I mean this next day, when I got this done, the next day, the hot comb burnt my thigh. Salama Abubakar says, is marriage something you want in the near future? Yeah. I think I'll make a cute wife. The near future, I think, is relative, but defo, yeah. I'm gonna go over with foundation. I use the Nars foundation in Macao and New Caledonia, but I think this time I'm gonna go with the Charlotte Tilbury foundation in the shade 14. So I just applied the foundation around the perimeters, just very little, because again, I like the whole airbrushed look. Whenever I'm heavy-handed, I never like my makeup. I don't go on the concealer because you just brightened your face, so why would you cover that up with foundation that's your shade? You get it? And then I use the Zaron brush. This is the best. This is not sponsored, but this is my favorite foundation brush. This is my second one. If you've been here since 2020, I just switched out this brush last week, which is disgusting. But that one, it started coming out. Maybe I'll show you guys. But it started coming out every time. I was like, I need to get a new brush. This just helps to blend everything. Next question says, who pays when you go out with your female friends? The trending stuff. I'm guessing, like, I don't know, maybe the whole splitting bills thing. I know that it differs, so I guess maybe different friendship groups have their own thing, but if I'm with like Lutana and other people, like, we just split it equally. But it's just easier and it's just better. But you know, the whole idea of the birthday dinner, I don't know. First of all, I'm Nigerian. I feel like if I'm throwing a birthday dinner, I'm paying for everybody. That's just what I'm used to. That's the culture I grew up in. I just feel like it's funny how you invite people to expensive restaurants, everything you say it's for you, and you're like, oh, you pay yourself. It's weird here in Nigeria. If you don't live in Nigeria, fine. But in Nigeria, if you're the celebrant, you're inviting people to come, carry the bill. That's it. Sometimes if guys are there, guys usually pay. Just, you know, your guy friends or everything, they just want to pay. That's fine. But I've had like times where my friends didn't want to celebrate their birthday, and the rest of us are like, okay, let's take her out and let's pay for her. So it's not even a thing of trying to live off. It's just a culture thing. It's just weird to me. Like, it's weird. Yeah, especially when you're picking the restaurant, like an expensive restaurant, you don't say, oh, I should pay. Wow. Tissy says, when you get dragged online, what do you do? Does it get to you? How do you move on? So I haven't been dragged a lot, I'd say. I feel like my first online dragging, like, it was on TikTok. And I think at first I didn't expect the reaction. I was like, wait, what? And after some time, it's just like, it gets boring. Like, you guys are just repeating the same thing. You know that obviously people are trying to intentionally misunderstand you, and these people do not like you. So, I don't know. It just comes with the job. You have to understand that not everyone will like you. As talented and as good as Beyonce is as a performer, people think she's overrated. People think she's not that good. So who am I? Who am even Jesus Christ? Jesus Christ. People hate him. So if you think everyone is gonna like you, that's actually not a healthy way to think, because you yourself, you don't like everyone. I don't like everybody. So why do I think that everyone's going to like me? I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and that is great. Again, it depends on your own mental state, but you create a stronger brand when people know what you stand for. Because the people who agree with you, your guys, like, your bond is going to be so tight because they know what you stand for, as opposed to you're just, you know, you're like either here or there, which is great for the most part because most people will like you, but People I've seen that have the strongest following, like they stand for something. If you dare try to attack them, like their following will literally annihilate you. So I kind of prefer that personally. A good example would be Jackiana. Jackiana is very opinionated, and you know, when you think of her, you know what she is for, what she's not for. You know, like she says things that makes people upset, but they still follow her for most of it. In real life, they won't say that to you. No matter what people say in real life, they're not going to say that to you. And second of all, these people do not know you, and it's actually just the internet. You need to understand that internet is low-key, it's real, but at the same time it's not real. Like if I shut my phone, no one is like, I'm still where I am. You can curse me everything, like I'm still living a blessed life. I'm still, you know, unless maybe you did something very terrible and they're trying to like cancel you. Even though to me, I feel that canceling culture is quite stupid, and I feel people are trying to, you're becoming the people you're bashing, like, because you can't cancel a human. It makes no sense. Like, yeah, if you did a crime, send him to jail. If you did something, it's apologizing. Who are you to cancel someone? Did God cancel you? Please. But yeah, so you need to like not take it so seriously. People will talk. People are miserable, and yeah, they're not worth your time like that. I just added a lighter concealer shade. It's the Nuban Beauty concealer. I did that in the inner corner, so I just did that to kind of make it stand out, because now I've added my foundation, it wasn't looking too obvious. What would you do if you wanted to leave the country but your parents weren't open to it? Girl, I'm gonna be 26 next month. And I guess people have different, because I do have friends that literally they still have to ask. I feel like no matter what, tell your parents. I mean, you should tell them where you are so they know where you are. But it's not a thing of asking them. I guess you ask them if you want them to pay for your ticket. Then yes, if they say no, you can't go. But if you pay for your own ticket, it's not really like you're asking. You're just saying, oh, mommy, daddy, I'm gonna go here next month, do anything, you know, like, yeah, just to let you guys know, that type thing. But me personally, like, I'm not in that situation. Like, I live by myself. Yeah. I would normally go with like pressed powder and put it here, but it's in my beauty room and I'm honestly just tired of standing up. So I'm just gonna go with my Mercier powder, but putting pressed powder first. And remember with this, I find makes it last longer. And I like to actually map out my nose when I have the time, because I feel like it kind of defines everything. And with this triangular powder puff, it makes it so easy. I used to struggle when I would use beauty blenders to make this line. So this powder puff, it is so easy. Mirabelle says, where did you get your teeth done? And was it Invisalign, please? So I got my teeth done at Shub's Dental Clinic. It's in Ikoyi, and I didn't get Invisalign. I got ceramic braces, so I didn't get the metal ones because I didn't want it to be too obvious that I have braces on. So ceramic braces are kind of like the color of your teeth, so from afar people can't really tell till they come close. But yeah, you can get Invisalign. Invisalign is the most expensive, then ceramic braces, then the metallic braces were the least expensive at the time. I keep saying I'm gonna do a teeth video, but I think I'm overthinking it. I'm just gonna film it. But I was trying to get all my pictures and stuff. Really happy with them. They're not done. I'm not really done, but for now I'm done. But yeah, I also carved out my gum. Yeah, because my teeth were quite small, so I wanted more teeth to show. So carved it out. So like that's why they look bigger than they were. Because I still have small teeth, but now they're not as small. So carving out my gum was not part of the package. But yeah, at the time I got them done. I know someone asked me. At the time, I think everything was about 1.4 million. But this was 2021. So I'm pretty sure it's not the same price right now. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go with my Hoolah Toasted Bronzer to add some warmth to my face. I love bronzing over like contour powder. I feel like contour powder is just a bit too harsh Wow, I keep looking at this, I'm so sorry. While bronzing just adds warmth back into your face. I don't think I baked. This is really just really light powder, but I just carved out my nose so that the contour shows. Gifty says, do you smoke? No, I do not. Oh, is it like growing up as a lefty person in Nigeria? So many people don't know, but I'm actually left-handed. Like I do everything. I've been doing my makeup with my left hand for, I don't know, people just don't know. Kind of like, it was quite rough. When I was younger, my parents had to switch schools because my other school kept forcing me to use my right hand, and it was affecting my grades because people don't understand. It's not like, people are so ignorant. I just had to get over it. So if I'm in a particular place and I feel like these people look ignorant, I'm just gonna do what I need to do with my right hand. Because I was forced for so long, I kind of got used to it. So it's just like, oh, if you're trying to raise up your hand, right hand. If you're talking to someone that is right hand, because I don't have strength. There's no need fighting, please. And it's so funny because my grandmother used to be so against it. So she realized she had like 4 kids, and every grandchild from 8 kid was left-handed. So all my cousins, one person is left. So I'm the one that is left-handed for my dad. My auntie's family, her daughter is left-handed. My uncle, my dad's brother, his son is left-handed. So all the grandchildren, at least one of us is left-handed. I think the woman just has to be like, okay, maybe it's my genes. So she just had to, she got used to it because it's clearly from her. If you hate your left hand so much, why don't you just cut it off? If you don't like it, cut it off. Do everything with your right hand, but you still need that hand. So why? I haven't actually done anything like that in a while, actually, in years. Should I try to find my dad who suddenly blocked us and abandoned the family in 2020? I'm so sorry. Honestly, it really depends on you. If you feel like this is something you need to sort out, if you have questions, I try not to generalize because people are different. Like, people are so different. Even though I feel with relationships, I don't think closure is important. I feel like the disrespect and every other thing you went through is enough closure. You don't need to go and ask. But to me, that's just when I feel like no matter how you are, girl, please don't, just keep it moving. It's not necessary. But with this one, like your father, I think it's a bit more complicated. And I feel like if you have questions, but I just feel like you should prepare yourself because you might not get the answer you're looking for. Especially when we watch movies, sometimes maybe one parent doesn't tell the child what really happened. I'm not saying it's the situation, but I feel if you want to do it, do it. Person says, how much do you make from YouTube? Is the money you're getting from YouTube alone sustainable? Or I think the question got cut off. How much do I make from YouTube? I make enough. I make enough from YouTube. Is it sustainable? I think it depends on your views, your subscriber count, and your lifestyle. For me, obviously, every month is different. Sometimes I get videos that do so well, and other times they do just alright. But I don't only do YouTube. I do sponsorships with brands, which is another income on its own. And I always get this question when people are like, oh, what else do you do? Because I don't know if people feel like, I don't know, there's some sponsorships that you get in Nigeria here that you can buy a flat. Some sponsorships are that high, and some are good enough that they can cover your rent. You can get one payment that covers your entire, like you already have your rent sorted out. There are some that can cover your rent for 5 years, for 2 years. So I think people need to start broadening their horizon, that this is actually a very lucrative business. People no longer watch TV for ads. They watch YouTube, they watch Instagram, and the creators are starting to know their worth and price accordingly. I have 2 rate cards. I have rate cards I give Nigerian brands, I have rate cards I give international brands. Because again, I know I've asked around and I know what my peers abroad charge, but I also would like more. I'm a big believer in having different sources of income because again, with this line of work, it's not every month. If you're lucky on good times, it's every month. Sometimes you can have like 5 campaigns in 1 month, which is a lot of money according to your following and your ROI, your return on investment and everything. But yeah, I have a sneaky feeling you're extremely shy. Am I correct? No, you're not. I'm not shy. I can be reserved, but that's not shy. Because if you cross me, but yeah, I'm not shy. I need to like warm up, but especially if I don't know you from anywhere. If I know you from social media and we haven't met, but we've seen, yeah, I'm a lot like open, but I'm not really like that. I can just smile, but I don't have to like start a conversation with you. I don't think that's necessary. But yeah, except the girlies that come say hi. Yeah. Oh, I started doing my eyes. I'm just using dark brown shadows to just add some depth, and I bring this down away to powder contour. Now I'm going to use the James Charles palette. I used to be so obsessed. I was just arranging my makeup drawer and I was like, I was so obsessed. Look at it, looks literally brand new. Brand new. Don't get your hopes up. We're still going to do a very, very chill look. So all these colors, just don't see it. Petra Hillrich says, do you think people can keep best friends of the opposite sex? As per platonic. I mean, do I think yes? Do I want to be involved in that mess? Absolutely not. Next. You don't see your mates saying, I married my best friend, but you want, in my situation, you have your own best friend and then you have me that, please. I don't do that. Okay? I'm not the cool girlfriend that would, no. That's not gonna fly. You guys can continue doing your thing. I'll be over here doing my thing. Do I believe that girls can have a guy that is their best friend and they don't feel anything towards him? Yes. Do I believe it's the same way from the guy's perspective? No. No, I don't. I feel like if you give that guy a chance, he will take it. And to me, that shows that it's not platonic, because he's gonna take it. So one person in that party has more feelings and is not letting it on. That's just my personal opinion, okay? So I'll now be calling at night. Who's that? My best friend. Two of you must be mad. 2 of you must be sick in the head. You go explain tired. Your craziest female friendship experience, if any? Girl. Yeah, in secondary school, let's just leave that. But yeah, I've met a couple of unhinged girls before. Very unhinged, but thankfully that changed. I just know that not everyone that is roaming on this earth is normal. I don't know if I want to go into it, but like, yeah, just be careful. Budgeting advice for someone who earns 400k monthly. I've been struggling to save. I hear you, and I feel something that we just need to start saying, like, things are hard. It's not as if you're not disciplined, that needs are rising. What am I supposed to do? Like, sometimes I also feel like we're a bit too adventurous. Like, let's say you earn 400k, you now want to save 200k. I don't know. I feel like, so that 200k, it enters maybe your transportation to go to work, your light bill. These estates will still give you a charge that you need to pay on top of every light bill. Your grocery run. I'll be feeling very, very tight. And me, personally, that's not my way of life. Map out an amount that you're okay, at least you can let go of this, because it adds up. So if you make 400k, but what you can actually bring out is 50k, bring it out. It's better than you saying, oh my god, I have everything and nothing is coming out at all. Because I just tell a person, maybe if I have, I'll go and say, no, I'm going to save half, but I'm dying. Please, all these deep, heavy motivational speakers, excuse me, I cannot die. So it's not me that created myself. I need to survive to see the next salary, right? Okay, what can I take out that will not be choking me in the night. This is what I can save. I'm gonna save it. Just have something, an automated app that can just immediately this day comes after payday, take out this amount every month. You'll be surprised at how much that, and you just forget about the amount. The more you earn, the more your expenses are. Then you have to be deliberate and make sure you reduce your expenses where you can. Okay guys, honestly, I don't think I can keep moving past this question, because every time I'm trying to clear a question, it's always here. But yeah, relationship status. Someone says, do you have a boyfriend? Have you ever had one? Are you in a relationship? If yes, how do you deal with inconsistencies in communication? Why don't we see your boyfriend if you have one? Girl, okay, I'm finally gonna answer this. Am I in a relationship? I'm not, guys. I'm not in a relationship. There, I've said it. Can you guys not release me? I'm not in a relationship. Have I ever had a boyfriend? Yes, I have. Why don't we see your boyfriend? Someone says, why are you hiding your boyfriend? First of all, I like to address the word hiding. Hiding means that you have every right to know, and I'm hiding it from you. That's not the case. Okay, so many people say that. Someone said, oh, why do influencers like self-launching their man, all of that? They're not hiding anything. Like, I've been in situations where I've met some of you and, you know, I was with my partner and everything. Like, this, it's not a big deal. But you guys have to understand there's real life and then there's my career life. And I take this to be my career. If you're going to the office and you're married, you have your boyfriend. Does your boyfriend follow you to the office? He does not. He's in his own office. You're in your own office. Okay? Yes, it's different because I vlog about my life and everything, but do you expect to see every single aspect of everyone's life? I definitely don't. But yeah, to answer the question, I am not. All right? And it's so funny because I might be editing this video and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to take this out because I don't know. I just don't like people. I don't like that aspect of my life on social media. Because some people will be like, how do you show everything in your apartment? People even tell me like, oh, don't you ever feel, because some people are very people don't like when you know how their place looks like and everything. So I think sometimes people take for granted. Even when I went back home, sounds like, oh, why didn't I show my family, my house? Because of this creator shows everything about their family. You think no, not everyone is cool. Not every parent wants to. Guys, it's YouTube, please. There's that aspect, and then there's I don't want to show that. And I feel it's just about boundaries, because another question similar had asked, how do I set boundaries and stop myself from showing too much? I really just ask myself, like, would I be comfortable showing someone I don't know this? No, I would not. So I apply here. I love my following. I love you guys so much. But at the end of the day, we actually have never met, most of us. And it's just like, but if we meet and we like click, okay, but it's very different. And again, a lot of you people get really crazy when a creator shows their partner and maybe something happens, or maybe they haven't still together, but the creator doesn't want to show again. So yeah, I really have seen, girl, what is wrong with all of you? So I really have seen the dark side to things. Most creators that have shown always come back to be like, this is what I'm not going to show. And me, I love learning from people's experiences. There's even a creator I know on Instagram, guys, on her wedding, she knows her husband. That one even, I can't lie, that one shocked me. And she said yes, she got engaged, we not see the groom. So people have their own boundaries and you just have to respect it. So I hope y'all can rest. Now I'll answer. The status can change tomorrow, it can change today, it can change next month, next year. All I'm saying is don't expect me to come on and be like, oh yeah guys, so now I would never update. That's just, yeah, like I said, this video is things I've been avoiding answering, and it's not hiding, it's just boundaries, you know. Someone can't just go on my YouTube and know every single thing about me from A to Z. That's scary. Every single thing. If you're doing that, stop that. I don't care if you know your parents. Stop that. It's not good. It's not good. If I meet someone, I never actually tell them what I do, unless you find out. So sometimes I'll give you a fake name so that you don't even try and go find my Instagram. Because it's just like, I don't like that feeling. I hate it so much. I hate it. So I also try to protect myself as well. Like, why would I just say everything? Everything you need to know about me, or go to our YouTube channel, you know every single thing. That's scary even to think about it. So yeah, loves. Okay, I was applying blush from Zaron in the shade Woo Woo and Negroni. I feel like we've been filming for so long. I need to wrap this up. I'm going over with this Zaron powder. I don't think it's my right shade, but I'm just gonna do that with this Yanga beauty brush. I just lined my lips. They're doing work upstairs, which is really annoying me. But for my lip, I use the MAC Ruby Roo, and I go inside with the Tiwa X matte lipstick. I just love this combination. Let's go with this. Ooh. All right, loves, this is the final look. I just had to get this over with because time was going, but let me just speed through the last few questions. Why so beautiful? Thank you. Do you believe in situationships? Tips on how to handle the dilemma. I don't believe in situationships. I think they are very ghetto. I feel like it only benefits the man, and yeah, if the girl is not the one pushing the situationship because she doesn't know her decision yet and she wants to take things easy, okay then, because it's you. But you really need to be honest with yourself that that is why, and not because the man is saying let's see how things are going, or let's go with the flow, or labels don't matter. That doesn't make any sense. He's just taking advantage of you, getting everything he would get if he was in a relationship with you. So you need to ask yourself, if he's already getting everything without having the label, why would he ever now want something serious with you? I'm so sorry, that sounds so harsh, but sometimes we need tough love because some of us need to stand up. Okay, don't let anyone deceive you. If he's not a talking relationship, leave that man. A guy has been trying to get to me, but I know he has a girlfriend. He says he's going to leave his girlfriend and I don't know where this is going. Honestly, if a man is talking to you, you know he has a girlfriend and he's cheating on the girlfriend or wants to cheat on the girlfriend with you, best believe he's gonna cheat on you with another babe. I didn't make the rules, just so you know, because I don't know how some girls sometimes be feeling, oh, maybe you're not different to him, you're not special to him, you're just another babe. I don't even know how you can trust a man that you are seeing is cheating on his girl with you, or wants to, or maybe he now wants to date you, whatever. As long as you are aware that he was cheating on someone, maybe you're not aware, but you have to ask yourself, why would I be different? Why? And then if it now gets bad and maybe you now find out he now starts cheating on you, he'll be like, yeah, but you knew I was like, why are you not acting like a saint? Have you ever dated a celebrity or another famous influencer? No, I have not. I don't know, sounds somehow, but I want to be the star of your life. Why don't you apply for Big Brother Nigeria? Doesn't really align brand wise. I did consider it when I was younger, but now I have a better idea of what I want my brand or what my brand is. It just doesn't align. And two, I honestly feel a lot of people would not like me. I feel like I would have those people that you either love or you really hate, which might be good to be fair, but I don't have the energy for that. Elaborate more on how you think with your brain and not your heart. This person actually watches my vlog. I think I said this in my vlog or something. Obviously, like, I'm still a human being. I'm still a lovey-dovey girl, but I feel like as I get older, I'm also very, very logical. Yeah, so eventually, I know I'll wake up. I don't know how to explain it, but I can just humor myself and be like, oh no, let's, you know, I don't have to think about that now. But no, I'm just, this is how I am. I like to know what I'm involved in. I like to be in control of the situation. If my heart says something, eventually I will check it. Does this make sense? Right? But yeah, loves, I think I'm going to end this video here. I did attempt the ones I've been avoiding. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. We're almost at 100k. Please help me, pull me to the finish line. I'm tired. But yeah, that's it. Bye.